welcome back to my channel. I'm Vian. Today I want to talk about some applications that I have on my mobile phone that I think is going to be useful if you're coming to Norway. Hopefully this is going to be a really helpful video. So I categorize these apps into different categories so that we are a little bit more organized. Firstly, we have transportation, health and safety, and then we have daily life, and then also I'm going to share with you applications or website that I personally use that I think is nice to have, but it might not be something that everyone needs. So let's get into it. So for transportation, these are the apps that I think will be useful, especially if you live in Oslo. Vy is a company that owns quite a lot of trains and different transportation in Norway. It is an app that allows you to buy train tickets to go all over Norway, so it's really useful. Also, this app allows you to rent car. A lot of the time you can see this type of advertisement on the car. It is cars owned by this Vy company, and then you can rent the car using the app, and then you can just get car rental on the street. If you go to America or London, my personal experience when we need to rent a car is that we need to go to car rental company, book online like a few days or even weeks ahead, and then we need to go to that specific point to pick up the car. We need to have a lot of things ready. That's just so complicated. But with this app, you can just rent a car when you see one on the street. So it's so easy. I mean, even though I don't drive, but I just imagine it's gonna be convenient for people who drive. But for me, it's convenient to have this app. Use this app to buy train tickets to like Drammen or Bergen, a lot of other places in Norway. And then for ruter, this company runs a lot of the bus, tram, subway inside Oslo and like surrounding Oslo. So if you live in Oslo, you need this app because you can buy monthly pass, you can buy your day ticket, you can buy your yearly pass in this app, and it's really handy because you don't need to take out your credit card to buy tickets on the train or on the bus, and you can just use your phone. If you think having two apps is really confusing, or you want an app that you can use to search for places as well, almost like Google Map plus a ticket app together, then you can try Entur. Entur is an app that you can search kind of like Google, but it also allows you to buy ticket inside. Personally, I never used that one before because I'm just very used to using Google Map, and then I just buy my monthly ticket in ruter. So I only need to use ruter once a month or whenever some inspector want to check my ticket. So I don't really need Entur, but I do think it is a good app if you don't live in Oslo and you need to buy ticket or other transportation in other city, then Entur is a good choice. Health and safety. You have this app that contains different emergency numbers. It's called Hjelp. It looks like this. They have different numbers for different services like ambulance or fire or other things. They have different numbers. So in case you don't remember it, using this app, it allows you to just click the button for whatever you need help for. Hopefully you will never need it. I never needed it before, but I just think that it's very handy and very reassuring to have this app with you. Also, it has like a geolocation function, so in case, touch wood, anyone needs help and they're asking you like, oh, where are you? And then if you're in the middle of nowhere in a forest or on top of a mountain and you have no idea like, I'm surrounded by trees, you don't need to worry about how can they locate you, because the app, when you call them, they will locate where you are, so that it will be really easy for rescue people or help to come to you. But the only thing about this app is that, you know, when you put your phone in the pocket, it's so easy to accidentally press buttons and stuff. Just make sure you don't accidentally press any of these buttons, because then it will cause a mess and you will have an ambulance or a fire truck coming to your place for no reason, and it's just gonna be really embarrassing and waste of effort. It's nice to have it, just make sure you don't press anything wrong. I remember it's like the first month when I was in Sagafo, which is the high school that I went to. They have firemen and other safety people coming in to talk about safety with us, and then they just asked us to download this app, saying that it's really important that you have it. Hopefully no one needs to use it, but you should have it on your phone. And also they just practice a lot of safety things with us. I remember that's the first time I used a fire extinguisher in my life. I know it's sidetracked, but I just really want to share. I've never used a fire extinguisher before and it was so cool. I know everyone should have learned how to use these things when you're like really young at school already, but you know, Asian school, the teacher used it, they demonstrated it, but I never touched one. So it was really cool to have a fireman lighting flammable solution and then you're using a fire extinguisher to just put out the fire. I don't know, it just feels really cool. And then also they have this car crash demonstration with the car smoking. I don't know how they do it, probably dry ice. People inside are like screaming that needs rescue. And it was so fun because we were like trying to rush into the car and then save them, and it was just really fun. And then it was a nice way to tell people how to be safe and like what to do during accident. It's better than just having a book and a PowerPoint in school. So I would actually say that this Norwegian health safety section is better than what I had experienced when I was in school in Hong Kong. But I mean, cultural differences. Next one, daily life and financial stuff. Let's talk about money-wise first. You need VIPs. This app is Pay Me in Hong Kong. I think in the US you use something called finn.no. I'm not very sure because I've never used that before, but it is the same thing as Pay Me in Hong Kong. This app allows you to connect to your bank. So you do need a Norwegian bank if you want to use this app, but trust me, you need this. So once you get a Norwegian bank, get this app. You can connect it to your bank and then you can send money easily with anyone who has this app. And everyone in Norway has this app. So technically you can send money to anyone if you have this app. So it makes my life so much easier to share things with my friends. We can manage the money much easier because no one here uses cash anymore. Maybe one or two, but cash is not really a thing here in Norway anymore. So if you have some friends and you want to give them money because you share something, you bought something together, I don't even think they will want cash from you because no one wants to carry cash anywhere unless you have to. So most people don't use cash, they just use card and VIPs. And if you go to some farmers market, small kiosks, thrift store or some garage sales, you need VIPs because a lot of the time those owners, they don't want cash and they don't have credit card machines as well. So they only accept VIPs. Same as my previous video on the Christmas Winterland vlog and the celebration on 17th of May vlog, both celebrations for different festivals. There's a lot of tiny stores and booths that are only there on that day. It's a pop-up thing. Normally they're not doing a business there, they accept VIPs. For example, like the hot dog kiosk that is outside the convenience store that we went to, they use VIPs. So it's much easier if you have VIPs. It just makes your life so much easier. My personal experience is that in the Folkehøyskole, they have this snack kiosk that's run by students. And then because I didn't have VIPs in the first few months of the school years, I have to ask around and like, Stella, can you pay for me please? I'll pay you back later. Sophie, I really want this. Can you pay for me please? Once I get my own VIPs, it's so much easier because I can just buy things myself. So get this app. Plus, a lot of the shop in Norway, they also accept VIPs as a means of payment. No matter if it's like convenience store or restaurants, they also accept VIPs. So it is a very good app to have if you forget your wallet and then you need to pay for something. It's really good if you have VIPs so you can still pay for stuff. Next is Postland. This app is about delivery, which is like the post office. In Norway, a lot of the time when you have delivery, like a box of delivery, not the mails, not letters, but like boxes of deliveries, a lot of time they're not gonna be sent directly to your home. You need to pick it up at a post office. The post office here, they're often collaborating with some type of supermarket, like a Mega Coop or like an Extra. So a lot of time, it's like the supermarket is here and then you have this little section that is dedicated to post service. You can send your package, letters at those places, and you can also pick up your package. So you need to know when to pick them up. You need this app because they will tell you when your packages arrive. I first started using this app because I need to receive my package that is sent from Hong Kong. It was useful, but then once I get the hang of it and realize it's easier to just buy from online, like how easy this system is. Oh, it just went all hell. I start shopping online and things just went south from there because I start buying a bunch of craps. Okay, so these are the more essential apps that I think is gonna be useful, that I do use. But then on the other hand, I think there's some apps that is really fun, really nice. I like scoring them all the time, but it might not be necessary, but I still want to share with you. So firstly, Finn. This is an app version. They also have a website version. If you don't know Norwegian, it's better to use the website actually, because I don't know Norwegian, so using the website, Google can automatically translate all the Norwegian into English, so it's much more understandable. But you know, scoring your phone is just different and it's just so much easier. So I like to have it on my phone too, so when I'm in the bus or something, I can just, you know, scroll. So what is Finn? Finn is like a selling platform in Norway, and they sell everything like furnitures, clothing, accessories, shoes, sport equipments, or like bikes, electronics. They sell everything there. Most of the time it's secondhand, so anyone can sell anything there. Even you can sell stuff. If you have something that you don't need anymore but it's still in really good condition, you can put it on Finn, so you can earn some extra cash, you know. Actually, as I said before, no one uses cash anymore, so extra money. And then also they have housing. Our apartment, we bought it off Finn. Finn is just like a platform that everyone puts anything that they want to sell there, so you can find housing. No matter you want to buy or rent, you can find it on Finn. Also, if you want to search for jobs, you can search for jobs on Finn, and it's really easy. This platform has everything, and you just scroll when you have free time, and then you can find different things. Not only people sell them, a lot of time they give it out for free. For example, our TV cabinet over there is free from Finn, and then also our couch is also free. And I'm just like lying here every single day knowing that my couch is free and it's comfy, and knowing that I saved hundreds of kroners, if not thousands. I'm so happy. There's so much options, and you can just pick one that actually fits your aesthetic and fits your home. I'm so happy about getting free stuff. Not trash, it's free, but it's actually really good quality, so happy. So if you're going to move to Norway and you need some furniture or like kitchenette or clothing and stuff, check out Finn. You will be really happy. On a very similar aspect, Theis is an app that sells a lot of secondhand stuff, but more on a girly side. Things there are more like aesthetic and fashionable. They usually laid it out in a prettier format. Usually younger girls like to use this app. I like to use it because clothing on Theis looks much better than clothing presented on Finn. But I don't really buy a lot from Theis because it's presented better. It's more expensive, and I just like to scroll and see if there's some deals and stuff, but I don't buy it often. I usually go on Finn more and get free stuff. So that's it for today. I hope this video is helpful. These apps, I either think they are truly useful, that I use them all the time, or I do think that they are necessary, that even if I'm not using it all the time, I'm happy that they're on my phone. So definitely check them out if you consider coming to Norway or already planning your trip. Even if you don't need it, I think it's good that you know about them. So I hope this video is helpful, and if you have any questions or if you want to know anything more, feel free to comment down below and let me know. And if you like this video, of course, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!